ready to rumble?
I am.
Greetings, people. 'Tis I, 480 volts, and welcome to the finale of Let's Play The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. In the last video, we pounded through Ganon's castle, and we gave that jerk Aghanim the what for, only to discover that he was just a shadow of Ganon. And between that video and this, I went around and restored my heart energy. Before we do business, let's just, I would advise having some full jars on standby. Preferably blue potion, because it restores both magic and life. But if you don't have that kind of money, if you can just have like 1 or 2 jars of at least the green potion, which restores magic. For the method I'm going to be using, we're going to be using a lot of magic. And maybe have 1 or 2 fairies on standby. I don't, because I'm just going to rely strictly on blue potion. When you think you're ready, you jump down this hole. That Ganon so nicely left for us. And, oh, I missed it. If you're good, you can actually hit him right before the battle begins, but I wasn't good.
I never imagined a boy like you could give me so much trouble. It's unbelievable that you defeated my alter ego, Aghanim, the Dark Wizard, twice.
It's not that unbelievable. He really wasn't that impressive.
But I will never give you the Triforce. I will destroy you and make my wish to conquer both light and dark worlds come true without delay.
Not if anything to say about it I have. Okay, I'm doing a horrible job right now. So he throws his trident at you, and you just hit him. That easy. Okay, I haven't taken a hit yet. Oh, there we go, my first hit. It's okay. So, okay, now when he does his little fireball thing, I would really advise using the Cane of Birna. Just because at this point, it becomes very difficult to dodge the crap. Now, there's going to be a lot of slowdowns, so there you go. Come on. And yeah, and he starts shooting a whole bunch of crap at you, so just... The Cane of Birna is going to make you completely invincible, and now he's stomping. Okay, now he's taking out sections of the floor. Try not to fall. I'll explain what happens if you fall later. Alright. Alright, it's time to use one of my potions. And then quickly switch back to the cane. Oh, come on.
You are doing well, lad, but can you break through this secret technique of darkness? On guard!
Alright, now... he's gonna keep this up for a little bit. Okay, now he's completely disappeared. He didn't leave the battlefield, he's just invisible. Well, that won't do. Turn and face me, Ganon! It just doesn't sound as good as turn and face me, Aghanim. Alright, anyway, when he disappears like that... okay, wow. Taking damage. When he disappears like that, what you want to do is not get hit. I'm really getting hit a lot. You want to use the fire rod to light up these torches. That way you can see him. But I'm taking so much damage. Okay. Now, when you hit him, it'll look like he's frozen. That's your chance to shoot a silver arrow at him, and I totally missed it. Okay. We need to use another potion. Because, I'm not doing a very good job here. Wait for it. Oh, yeah, I need to actually, light the torches so I can see him. So dodge his... oh, yeah. There we go. You can't hit him without the silver arrow. Okay. I wish those torches stayed lit for just a little bit longer. got him. Oh, man. I really only get, like, one shot at that. Yeah, if you don't have silver arrows, you can't finish the game. Just like in Zelda 1. Oh, man, I got him twice. Nice. We did it. We won. We beat Ganon. I didn't know I could get him twice. Well, looks like that was it. Now, before I do anything, let me just make a little quick save. I want to see if this still works. If I were to have fallen down here, I would land here. And there would be this thing right here. When Ganon is stunned, give him his last moment with a silver arrow. Do you understand, 480? So they, in the event that you were to fall down here, they would have taken the time to remind you, and when you exit here, you'd walk out this hole. And if you remember, the fairy that gave us silver arrows, she's right through here, so of course you may not have a hole in that wall. You may have had to, you know, go back and get the super bomb to bomb that wall. But yeah, so they give you the chance to, it's right there. I wonder if I have to fight him again. Yeah, you have to fight him again. Okay, so there you go. So yeah, let's not do that. So, interesting. If I fall down here, I have to fight him again. Nice. But we're not going to do that. We beat him the first time. That's good enough for me. Let's walk through this door and see what awaits us. And there, my friends, is the golden power, the Triforce. Welcome, 480. I am the essence of the Triforce. Oh, it talks. Now, I find it interesting that it says, I am the essence of Triforce. The essence of Triforce was 3 goddesses, as explained in Ocarina of Time, and has been consistent throughout the Zelda lore since. The Triforce will grant the wishes in the heart and mind of the person who touches it. Well, isn't that nice? I wish for $1 million, that's all. Or $5 million, I think. If a person with a good heart touches it, it will make his good wishes come true. If an evil-hearted person touches it, it grants his evil wishes. Well, yeah, I would imagine. The stronger the wish, the more powerful the Triforce's expression of that wish. Oh. Okay, so if I wish for $1, I get $1, and if I wish for $5 million, which is a pretty strong wish, what, I get 5 million strong dollars or something? How does that work? Ganon's wish was to conquer the world. That wish changed the Golden Land to the Dark World. Ah, okay. Well, it's a little more complicated than that. It has to do with the lore. I kind of explained it before, the timeline, all that good stuff. Ganon was building up his power here so he could conquer the Light World and make his wish completely true. Ah, but we stopped him with good old-fashioned silver arrows. But now you have totally destroyed Ganon. His Dark World will vanish. Nice. All in a day's work. The Triforce is waiting for a new owner. Its golden power is in your hands. I've already got the golden power. That's the golden sword. Now touch it with a wish in your heart. I wish for Nintendo to take their heads out of their butts and start making more of their older games accessible on newer consoles? Oh, there's the fully formed Triforce. The Return of the King. Hey, that's copyright infringement. As you can see, the King of Hyrule, he has been restored back to his normal self, and there were all the 6 maidens. Now, I'm curious. The loyal sage. I'm sure Zelda is the daughter of the king, right? Because she's always been depicted as a princess. What about the other girls? Were they just... No, they couldn't have been. They're descendants of the 7 sages. Like, they're descendants of 7 wise men. So I guess maybe they're all cousins. Vultures rule the desert. Those stupid vultures. They can have that desert. But yeah, so the king was restored back to life, and so was the sage. The bully makes a friend? Oh, it's those boys. That's what they look like in the real world. Doesn't look like they made friends. Look like he's still being a big bully. Your uncle recovers your house. Well, nice. I didn't know my uncle had blue hair. Flippers for sale. Zora's Waterfall. Oh, it's the Zoras. That don't really look like Zoras. The Witch and Assistant. Oh yeah, them. Twin lumberjacks. Yep, you got more trees to cut down. They look so goofy. Flute Boy plays again. Okay, so he got restored as well. That's nice. Venus, Queen of Fairies, wishing well. Now, I'm assuming that is the ugly one in the Dark World, and the Dwarven Swordsmiths. I can't talk. See, some of this stuff is different if you haven't, like, rescued some of these people. The bug catching kid? Oh, yeah. I remember the bug catching kid. But it's going to be a minute before we see him because we're panning over really slow. I like how I look at the people waving at the camera. And there's the bug catching kid. He seems to be doing much better now. The Lost Old Man at Death Mountain. Oh, yeah. That guy. Oh, we don't get to see his granddaughter? He kept telling me about his granddaughter. Hey, I will say I like the scenery down below him. Those trees, that was pretty cool. And the Forest Thief. I hate those thieves. They steal your stuff, as thieves would do. And the Master Sword sleeps again, forever! Until the next Zelda game. Well, what would be the next Zelda game where it was actually used? Like, chronologically. I mean, I know it's used in Breath of the Wild, so there's that. But I still don't even know where Breath of the Wild fits on the timeline. Nobody tell me. Alright, looks like we're gonna get credits now. Sweet! Alright, so we did it. We beat A Link to the Past. It is a fantastic game. It's definitely my favorite Zelda game that I have played so far, which as of this point isn't much. But I do like it better than Ocarina of Time. Just a little bit. It's a good game. It's definitely a must-play for the Super Nintendo. I feel in terms of a Zelda game, it's very accessible. Like, it's very, like anybody can just start playing and figure it out. There's a few secrets you may have to defer to the internet for, but a lot of what they want you to find is pretty obvious. And I love the puzzles in the dungeons. Those are, yeah, I absolutely love that. And I love the way the Dark World is implemented in gameplay. Is that my, okay. That's my Switch. My Switch is like, oh, you're not being active right now. Yeah, I have to move the control stick around every now and then just to keep the screen lit. I love the way the Dark World's implemented it into the gameplay. How, like, when you're in the Light World and you get that flute, you can basically travel anywhere you want on the Light World with the help of the bird. But once you're in the Dark World, you kind of have to hoof it. And then it's like, when you're in the Dark World, you can warp back to the Light World at any point. I mean, at any time while you're in the Dark World, you can warp back to the Light World. And you have that return point back to the Dark World. But once you're in the Light World, there's only a few places that you can get back to the Dark World from. So I like it. It's very, it really forces you to consider your options. And there's the classic Zelda theme. And there's Koji Kondo, Mr. Nintendo Music Man himself. How would you like to be that guy, by the way, who just wrote what was thought to be a couple catchy little ditties, like, say, the original overworld Super Mario Bros. Theme? And it's, like, probably one of the most well-known tunes, definitely in video gaming history, definitely ever. You know that dude's got some money now. But that has nothing to do with this game. I just had to mention that. Yeah, the only thing I didn't like about the gameplay was the enemy placement. That really was annoying sometimes. But still, it was really good. And this game is the reason why I say there is never a reason to go back and play the first Zelda game, because it follows that game's format, and it just does it so much better than that game did, so... The graphics are pretty darn sweet for back in the day. It's still not pushing the power of the Super Nintendo, but it looks pretty awesome. And you know, the music's good too. The only thing I don't like about the music is that they kept reusing the same theme for the dungeons, and after a while it got a little annoying. And that theme, when we enter the sanctuary, or the kingdom rather, the castle, and go rescue Zelda, I love that theme, and you only hear it a few times. Love the overworld theme and the Dark World theme. I mean, it's just, yeah, it's a really good soundtrack. So, yeah. Total games played, 15. That means that's how many times I loaded my file. So there you go. That's cool. The end. Alright, well, we did it. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. I really enjoyed this Let's Play. It was kind of spontaneous. I wasn't going to do it, but I think I'm stuck on this screen forever. That's fine. I wasn't going to play this game, but after I did Star Fox Adventures, I was like, you know what? I want to play Zelda now. So there you go. I'll play Ocarina of Time sometime in the distant future. I've got other games I want to do. But I'm going to take a break from Let's Plays for a little bit. I usually do that between Let's Plays, but I'm going to take a bit of an extended break, at least a week. Because, well, I still need to prep myself for the next game I plan to do. But more importantly, I have a few music videos I want to do. I always tell people that my channel's a hybrid between music and video gaming, and I've really been neglecting the music. So I've got some videos that I've made that I want to share. I've got some covers of classic songs, some original compositions by yours truly, and even some original arrangements of existing classic songs. So I'll be uploading those throughout the days, and maybe next week we'll start on my like I'm uploading this on a Friday. I don't mean this coming Monday. I mean like next week. Like next week, I'll probably start my next Let's Play. But don't rush me. Let me move at my own pace. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. My name's 480 Volts. You guys have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will see you in my next video. The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. You are a fantastic game. Pieces.